genuinely give a hazard in a very short answer. How unstable is the British and Northern Ireland milk situation combined in terms of continuing to provide 26% in here? Because if that's suddenly pulled away, could you all produce the difference?
In one word, stable or unstable?
Unstable.
Unstable. Okay, thank you. Could I just say, thank you. I don't mean to rush this, but I have a duty here as chairman to let another group have sat patiently. I know it was mentioned here in the conclusion that the code of conduct may not be. This hearings have been about 4 different things, and the other 3 are, just so as you know, pricing and the impact on primary and secondary suppliers, support for local producers, and labelling. And to that end, they are very pertinent and relevant to your the people who you represent. I think more important, and I made the point before the meeting started, this wasn't as directly involved with the code of practice. It is the most basic of and I don't mean to simplify, processing milk is the most fresh milk is the most basic of processing procedures. It does take a lot of sophisticated equipment and investment, but it's simple. It's 24-hour or less turnaround. It's like next day delivery. So it has to be done so the product can only have a certain amount of intervention by the processor and distribution. And all that taken into account, that there is still an undermining issue on the overall price. Like I make the point, and that's why I brought up about New Zealand and Australia, because I know for a fact that they had to actually bring in a method then of supporting the continued supply of fresh product, because the New Zealand domestic consumer wouldn't tolerate UHT, and it's a farce. It's a bit like saying we're going to produce beef to the export world, and we're going to use a beef substitute. God, we've had enough of that. Sorry, maybe an unfortunate example to use, but the point I'm making is it would be totally unacceptable as one of the world's largest exporters of beef if good quality, high quality beef wasn't available, and the same goes for milk. So I think that in many ways the members here have summarised the core issues. I think we need to take that on board. We had actually decided that we were going to bring in one more group, who are the Competition Authority and National Consumer Agency, before we concluded. I had thought that this might be, but I think after today that suggestion is actually its value is actually confirmed, so that's what we'll do. So I'd like to thank all the witnesses for coming today. I propose to suspend for about 4 minutes to allow you to withdraw, and representatives from the National Milk Agency to come before us. So we stand suspended.